Hey everybody, it's biga1074, the Thursday Gamer. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Um, Sorry, I just lost my complete train of thought. But thank you everyone for joining back tonight. Quick update. Still on the road to Census 8. Yeah, we're at 8 followers. Two more. Come on, 2 more to 10. That'd be awesome. So what are we doing tonight? So tonight we are playing more Outer Worlds 2. I've been playing a little bit off stream, so it's just gonna jump right on in. Again, thank you everyone who's been liking the shorts and everything. I keep saying that, but I still like to give thanks where thanks is due. And with that being said, let's jump on in. Alrighty. No, I don't want to play Age of Empires 2. Get out of your Xbox.
Why we are all happy and contented,
So,
and
I
others
think
are
I
not.
talked about this before. So we lost our save with our last character. So I made a new character. As you can see, I've been very busy. Um, Duncan has gone insane, wearing a bowler hat and just run around hitting people with a hammer. We do have some guns, but he's more of a melee build. So right now we are doing this mission for Andy's choice. We have to obtain material.
Is to be found throughout our
I think that's the right mission. Yeah. All right, let's go.
classic Waters Wellnatarium here on Crater.
I have the shy speed bicycle. We got reload. I just realized I I'm trying not to kill civilians because I am trying to go for more of
Our enemies envy
yes,
our
Duncan is
prosperity,
dumb as
disdain our
bricks,
sense of
but I don't want him to
community.
be
They
just
sneer at our
insane, you
contentment.
know. So only ones that are holding a gun to me, I'm gonna listen. We're gonna get this work.
Ammunition depleted.
You're safe. Yeah, Tristan. Oh, that's horrifying. These two monsters running up at you.
Hey now.
Hey, how you doing? What am I gonna pass it? Assuming this is the tank. So I picked up a ability that lets me kill me every time I hit, and I get like 25% chance of getting health back, which has been fantastic with this build of me just running in. Grab you, grab you.
The console provides the system alarms.
Hey, I heard you found a bomb.
Always watchful. His steady eye above.
Are you gonna hit me? Leave. I feel like how much of the armor I got looks like a Fallout power suit. All right, let's go get some materials so that way we can have a merger of space companies.
Come in, come right in, and be refreshed. Port them for mental refreshment post haste. Just a good idea.
And wait. Oh, look, go bad over there. Jin.
It is the
Yeah.
duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
I'll show you.
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm? To shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
God.
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lays of particularity to abrade your imperfections.
I've
I
had
played
refreshing and I
Far Cry 5.
guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a
Productive member of
Only
our perfect society again. Soon you'll say,
goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
This is new. A mild euphoric, light hallucinogenic.
Greetings, subject.
Not entirely
Or should I
unpleasant.
say refreshed to be?
Kid stuff.
Welcome to the Wellnatarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're...
That doe-eyed expression, those ambling sentences. I do believe this individual is mentally refreshed. We may be able to use that.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
I am definitely here for mental refreshment. You're going to let me in for that, right?
Why, of course. Naturally, it is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
Okay. I hate tests. Anyway, I can skip the evaluation.
Our intake evaluation automech here simply needs to ask you a few questions to amply delineate your phreноmetric matrix. A baseline understanding of your character and background will assist our facilitators in determining the ideal regimen necessary to abrade any perceived personality irregularities.
So you just want to see if I'm dumb. Okay. So it's fine for the I'm I like to have questions, but not anyone else.
Yes, as it is an unthinking automaton capable of mindlessly parroting pre-programmed responses.
I'm definitely unconcerned by this and have further.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
This agent of the Sovereign, speak freely.
I thought maybe you had like an idea for us.
Greetings, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Welditarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
Sure. I pay for my mistakes. I'm trying to be better. I prefer to wait for someone to tell me what to think and say. Well, let's use our background.
Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign. As query 2, rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
Beats me a little. There's a.
Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before today. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief?
I'm supposed to say 0 now, then 0.
Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfect final. Query. How would your neighbors describe you?
An ideal cellmate. They were always so quiet. Never seemed the type who murdered anyone. They had arms, legs, and a head, and some clothes, I guess.
Unsatisfactory response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phreноmetric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 200 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful Protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed 1 floor down, where you will be direct. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Trust me, delay the particularity does
We're refreshed. So.
I'm gonna start just swinging when I get down here.
I do believe that's the first test I've ever failed.
Noob. Hello. My name is Abigail, and I am realigned with the paradigm. Head Refresher Gould says his recorded that, a restorative cocktail of pharmaceuticals, and a quick dip into the lathe of particular. Only internally, I'm afraid. You should speak to refreshment facilitator. Refreshment is...
Let's do that one.
Predicament dispensement has concluded for today.
Am I in the right one? Yeah, collect, obtain mental.
Please proceed to the lecture hall. The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural
Swinging.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Ignorant, misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Yet this
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today?
Solid 5. Ooh, probably 1. Can we just add the fractions? Because honestly, I feel like it's 6 points of that.
Rounding up for clarity / responding approvingly. Our refreshment facilitators will be pleased with your progress. Mindfully maintain mental momentum. I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day. Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet it is strictly a farewell statement.
I need to get in there.
Oh, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject you'll feel ever...
At all times, the paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. I'm Waylon. No, I'm newly full of zeal. That is, I hope the process took this time. They say my phrenometric peaks are resistant to abradement, but still, they try.
Dangerous. You should be here. Or blink once if you want.
Wait, I just blinked several times, didn't I? What did that signify? I couldn't leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say. Are you in disguise? I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took my commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team. The Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it. Some say the sovereign I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. Suppose so. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry. Though there are two... Oh, well, med controls are typically handled via a terminal. There's probably one upstairs, but I'll be... Their team plays the worst anyone has ever played.
More refreshing than ever.
Hey, no one took my weapons. There's nothing really stopping me from going ham on these people.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural...
Every protector is subject to ensure they are operating at...
Quick save.
Ready to dispense judgment.
Anything in here? Nope.
Somebody lost? I shall not
Oh, good, he
fail
has.
your
Protectorate possesses the advanced technology.
Oh, you did that. That was for me.
They hate our contentment.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnessarium here on Prater is uniquely special.
It is personally by Head Refresher Gould. Top cognitive devices.
That's the way.
Making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
You can't fight contentment.
Okay. Okay, none of you idiots search my weapons. Ah, boy. Doesn't check the weapon.
Combatant scan.
Influences confirmed. Electrical samples failing.
Kindly. Okay. You being a dick. Gotta be more materials. And that we did basically just destroy everything in here. Now we kind of have full reign. Let's see what else we can find. What's that? Alright.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Hello. You find my pitch ball? Upstairs, in a closet behind.
Okay, upstairs. There's an elevator.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Way. Sometimes we gotta go up, get the special pass. Hi, how you doing? I don't think you're a security ward. Okay, you basically let me into your place with a full-on arsenal. Come here, you. What did you think that was going to happen? Oh my god. Oh, it's just everyone down there. Body found. Yeah, of course, because I've been going nuts. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a nice chill week. I know I am. Okay. Keep looking. That looks like the main area. So let's look around some more. There. One there. Didn't go in here yet.
Ah, you've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put this guy his pitch ball back.
Efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Hello. Oh. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost. Okay. Ready to go then.
Console provides.
I'll see him out.
The console provides, the system abides.
This is all right neighborly of you. Oh, and last I heard from my daughter Emily, she was off to Free Market Station. You meet us there. Guess all outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence makes you out to be.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
So we'll hit up free market after all of this. Okay. Oh, observation.
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wherever is your chart? Wait, you're not a patient.
No,
You're
what
not
gave you
even a
that idea?
protectorate subject, are you? I see it now.
He's the first person we've met here who doesn't seem a touch refreshed.
Well, out with it. Who are you?
My lack of glassy-eyed blue gaze gave me away, did it?
Such a break this presents. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
I just saw the pretty lights outside.
No need for dissemblage, especially not in such a comically clumsy manner. I presume you're here on an errand for I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology
Why am I
in a
always
reasonably competent manner.
Why? I'm always up for a spirit debate. You'd share your fidelity with me if I win? Why would I ever believe that?
Oh, listen to this one. If I am confident, and if not, what would those nincompoops in Auntie's Choice make of our methods? Or
Rifle
the
through your desk.
Oh, do play along. I'm so rarely able to engage, you'd certainly learn much more from me directly, assuming you're competent enough at verbal sparring, at any rate.
Nope.
Particularly appreciate protectorate.
Adversary.
Buddy, my trait is dumb. You're lucky I just had to come in, hit you with a 2x4, called it a day. Oh, right.
Well, many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia. Placid Waters Wellnatarium here on Prater is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive divisor responsible for the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
Yeah, is that epic? I feel like I've taken everything. How much more information do we need? Oh, wait. Hang on. I access now. Full privilege priority pass.
Commander, you attacked. Were you defending yourself? I could perhaps understand. You know.
Hold on. He had nothing. Okay. You know, you just have to know if they have the key cards.
Guards, we have an
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
The Protectorate endures.
Okay.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment.
I try to bait him. Try. Yeah, let's see. Where was that save at? It's this one. I'll try. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Not that one. Try this one. So maybe if you win the. Just okay. Quick save. There we go. Let's try debating. See how this goes.
Wait.
Bye.
Well, out with it. To what end are you here? I have a proposal for you. And if not, what would those nincompoops and there's a good... So, what of the Order? Our former allies? Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toil...
I believe the compliment.
What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value? Their manipulations are but in the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt. People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. No. Well, admit I assume this conversation would be... Usually I'd take that out. I am...
Lethal measures at the revenue intruder. Allocating explosive. I am out.
Yeah, sorry, I keep trying to skip through all that. I just want to see from too stupid. Ah. Here. I think we're good on everything. Huh? Thank you. Have a great day. Whatever you do, don't look in the basement. Yeah.
Mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
I don't think there's anything else in here. What mission is that?
Mental refreshment is so important.
Let's take a look over there. Might as well. I got that mission, collect some others. Wasn't I in here? Okay, how's it going?
Imperfection is it. Help.
You there!
Oh, like a champ.
The old quarters have all been removed. I hardly recognize this place.
Why, Tristan, are you actually having a demonstrable human reaction?
I'm fine. Some arid dust nearly found its way into my eye.
Okay, so wait, what are we doing? You learned that the intensity value is such based on. Perhaps there. Oh, it's everything we found. Hey, I forgot I was in Been here before. This is the way out. Tomb of the Nature. What's this? Hell? Have I been here before? Yeah, I've been here before. Oh, it was just a tunnel that took me all the way out. Okay, yeah. Let's not give this mission because it's driving me nuts. Okay, we were doing. There we go. There we go.
We should talk, Commander.
So we should.
Commander, I've been thinking on the fact that so many of my slack-witted brethren believe it reasonable that I've been marked for death. So much so that I've missed the obvious. Our communication devices. There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order. Yes, but he's not like most of the fools we've been contending with. You know, I really should have seen the flaw in recruiting suggestible slackwits to our cause. But I knew him from before. Long before. Anyway, if he used that code to embed hopefully it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to...
Huh. Then probably what we'll do is pause. Maybe. I do love how like corporate everything is on this freaking planet, on this ship. Oh.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is.
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in affecting my monopolist...
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malark. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Smart people who are too smart to understand.
Too detached, too rational to intuit, to appreciate impulse.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. All their secrets in hand.
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process. Really? Thought you had more drive, but...
I, for one, care little for the completion of stretch goals. You managed to avoid being mentally refreshed. That demonstrates
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful. But we're most interested in the technology and its results.
First people glassy eye. Lifeless faces a mirror.
Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
But truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They can barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
They had method of pairing propaganda with such a drug to boost. Yeah.
That's certainly interesting. Intriguing, even. What else? Oh, good to know, good to know. Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right, for your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo!
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
None that I feel comfortable. Why would I? You're the most effective player in our game. Made your share of mistakes, so have I.
Yes, quite. Hopefully we'll continue to make many more, together. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
Gray expressed a desire to resume negotiations. I think you should. Your delegate wants the Order energy to make peace. I think that's a mistake. Yeah, no, I think you should make
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
You should sit down and hash things out like adults.
Oh, my security team would never allow it. But a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
Got a few minutes for the Order. I'll go talk to her.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
Sweet. Level 25. So let's put that into... Let's put in the speech. Sweet. So now, if I can go to... You must have... Dante, we did that. So we need to... Oh, okay. Crash course. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we gotta do this one, and then we can speak to both. Okay. And then we can do the other side missions. That's the thing with these types of games. I always feel like I get so overwhelmed with all of it. It's so much fun. How many of these do I have? Oh, I do have 4. Okay. Crash course, yeah. Meet with the signing bishop. Okay. Let's go. Where is the bishop? Right there. Is me just flying through? Flying through.
I believe our group's combined effort.
What the hell? Okay.
The Order has always proclaimed patience as a virtue, but I am pleased my waiting is finally at its endpoint. For so long, you have only existed as numerical values on a chart. Now, with your arrival, the Order nears the totality of its goals, provided you are willing to stay aligned with our cause.
I'm not making any commitment. I know what those goals are. Hold that thought. I'll be back. Dude, I'm not the one involved. I'm not.
Prudent. Now then, I gather you already know who I am, but science has shown that good manners strengthen developing relationships by 5.3%. So, allow me to introduce myself. I am Ruth Bassar, third presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant, supreme calculator, and, plan willing, the architect of Arcadia's prosperous future.
Did I already meet you, Bishop? I already know who you are. I got your message back on Paradise. What the entrance? What is that machine you're wearing?
My sensory deprivation chamber. I spend the majority of my days closed inside the silence, dulling myself against the tedious excesses of the body and mind.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Neat. Can I try it out?
It's a rather personal apparatus, customized to my biological measurements. Would you ask to try on a stranger's undersuit? Perhaps you would. Your recent exploits at Greater Tranquility Station have certainly made for compelling reading material. Confronting an assassin, and thereby sparing the delegates' lives before the rift inexplicably destroyed the station? Such a commendable effort is worthy of acknowledgement.
Oh, thank you. Anyone else would have done the same? Welcome. It was a close thing, if I'm honest. I'll accept the trophy, too, if you're handing it. As always.
Yes, by all reports it was. But the plan evidently has greater outcomes prepared for Vicar Levin.
That seems like a good man. The plan had nothing to do with it.
He is, at that. I consider him a close personal friend, and I cannot say that about many. However, there's something of even greater import we must discuss. I just received the most curious transmission from Auntie Cleo. She wishes to discuss a partnership of sorts, and I heard you were the source of this plot.
That's correct. There's something with that. I've had more time to think about it. I don't think you should be there.
I must admit I have significant doubts about colluding with an entity like Auntie's Choice. Why should the Order agree to even entertain the possibility?
Good question. Why would you? Okay. I consider you a wise leader, Bishop. Wise enough to see the potential benefits. Thank God we
Wise
upgraded our
enough to
speech.
recognize the perils, too. But the right course often involves remaining open to new possibilities. Auntie Cleo has already proposed a secure conference room on board the Undisputed Claim for our use. I will await your arrival there to mediate.
Failed to cite her work completely. I worked with presiding Bishop Orlo, you know. Now there was a serious scientician.
Oh, yeah, okay, sweet. Cross the bridge.
Appreciate your facilitation. I cogitate more efficiently. You're on our side.
Right.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Yeah, great day for geometry. Nothing in here. What's somebody put in there? It seems.
Your actions are in accordance with the plan.
Let's let me in. Okay. Let's cross the rift bridge. Process the rift data. Oh, let's try this. Let's process the rift data. Alright. I don't know. Still can't go in. We must have to do the bridge. Alright, so here's what I think we'll do. What I want to do, I think I'll do this. As much as I love our worlds, I think I want to mix it up. So why don't we do this? Let's take a small break. I'm going to end the stream here. We're going to come back in like 5 minutes. And then we're going to switch over to WWE. Because I think it's a better, just because I haven't played in a bit, and I think it's better commentary. It's better than me just standing like this, like, make decisions in game. But yeah, but thanks for jumping on this. See you in like 5 minutes, and we'll get right back to it. See you in 1 second.